Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makwakwadas. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in all truth and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Amawan Ariyah from GMS Charlotte, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makwakwadas. And pretty much in this lesson, I want to speak on the situation that's going on over there in Israel. You had the attack, on the land of Israel by, I believe it was the Palestinians. Which as more information is coming out, it is beginning to look like it was a staged psyop. Okay, because we know that these small hats, man, they are behind the scenes running everything. All right, and they have controlled opposition in their back pocket to pretty much, stir up the emotions of the people around the world to, pretty much, garner sympathy for them. But at the end of the day, this attack that we seen take place on Saturday just further cements the proof that they are not the people of the Most High, man. They are not the true Israelites, man. Okay, because prophecy states that if the true Jews, or the true people of the Lord, were in that land, all right, there would be no war in the earth. Yet, like I said, you had this attack that took place, all right, where they're saying it's bodies, continually to increase, all right, and there's been conflict ever since those gutter rats been over in that land. But like we said, man, 2 Corinthians 2:11 tells you that we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. So, as we get more details on exactly what is taking place over there, like I said, this just further cements that these people in that land are not the chosen people, okay? Because even in their name itself, all right, Israeli. All right, let me get this. I'm going to actually put this on the screen. When you look up Israeli, as it says, citizen of the state of Israel, it says, also used in English as the adjective, it distinguishes the citizens of the modern state from the ancient people who had been known in English since 14th century as Israelites, all right? And that's why we, entitled them the 1948ers, man, okay? Because they, acquired that land, with the Balfour Declaration, man, all right? To where they, established the Jewish state. And they've been calling themselves the, Jewish, which we know that the prefix, ish, means to be like or pertain to. So they're calling themselves the real Jews, but they call themselves Jewish, man. All right, but the real Jews actually stem from, all right, the tribe of Judah, all right, which the scriptures describe the tribe of Judah as black, man. All right, and a lot of the conflict that you see taking place is because, going back to what's the dude's name? The Egyptian president. Let me pull his name up real quick. All right. Y'all bear with me. Niggas, Egypt. Gamal Abdel Nasser. All right, because since those small hats, got that land over there, they've been at war with the Palestinians ever since, man. All right, so you had this president, Gamal Abdel Nasser, make this statement. He says, when asked about peace in the Middle East, the late president of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser, stated, "The Jews will never be able to live here in peace because they left here black but came back white." All right. And like I said, prophecy lets us know that these people are not the true people of the Lord, because Like I said, man, there's war going on in that land that has happened ever since they took place. And when you actually do the research, all right, war actually, well, a bomb actually went off, all right, that night that they actually established the Jewish state, man. But, nonetheless, let's go into some scriptures just to further, harp on this point as, disproving, that these people are truly the chosen people of the Lord. All right, so this is Revelation 2 and 9. It reads, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Now, stopping right here, the scripture says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. Okay, now, the nation of Israel is the furthest thing from poor, because for them to be, the children of Israel, all right, the real JWs, they are the biggest welfare state in the whole country. With each year they receive millions of dollars in aid, all right, for them, going through, what they claim is the Holocaust, all right, which has been proven to be false, man. All right, the narrative that they spin around, the whole situation with Hitler, all right, the facts that came out and showed that that was a hoax, man. That never happened the way they described it, man. Okay, but as it says, they don't fit this prophecy, man. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And who is this speaking of, man? The nation of Israel, the true nation of Israel, which is you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, because what makes us rich, all right, is our blessing that we receive from the Lord. All right, we're rich in faith, man. All right, rich in, the spirit, and also the blessings that's going to await for us when we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, it says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Okay, and we know those people in that land calling themselves Jews, they are not actually Israelites. All right, that's why they call themselves Israeli or Jewish. All right, but they are the synagogue of Satan. They are the chief house of Satan, which goes by their biblical nationality as Esau, Edom, but specifically, all right, the chief tribe of Edom, which is known as the Amalekites in the scriptures, man. That's who you people are over in that land. Now you have some, all right, Israelites that are amongst those so-called looking small hats, but their spirit actually goes back unto Israelites, man. But the good majority of them over there are Amalekites, man. Okay, and they've been trying to hide their identity, all right, through the years, through their lies and deception, all right, and they put these different things, these safeguards up to pretty much protect our identity, because they don't want the world to know that they come from the tribe of Edom, because admitting that they come from the tribe of Edom is admitting that Yahweh Shemel Shai hates them, and they're destined for destruction, man. Okay, this is Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Okay, so the Most High hates Esau, man. All right, and that never changed, man. Okay, but Esau's been trying to hide from that, from his biblical nationality. This is why he calls himself, all these different names throughout history. All right, the Caucasians, all right, the Turks, the Russians, they went and stole these different lands and took on those different nationalities, all to hide themselves from being the true biblical Edomites, man. All right, but then when you go into the the illuminated Rothschilds, all right, they know that they are the tribe of Edom, all right, and they're doing everything that you see going on the earth because they want to get their birthright back. Because when you go into the book of Genesis 27, or it's like in Genesis 25, Esau lost his birthright when he sold it to Jacob for that pottage and red meat. Okay, so the Most High hates Esau, man, and he's gonna hate Esau, all right, forever, as it's gonna say. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against the Lord have Slakia, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever, right? So the Lord has a righteous anger against you Edomites because you are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. This is why it describes you as the border of wickedness, because everywhere you devils go, all right, wickedness followed, all right, and that trail they've tried to hide, but your history speaks for itself, man. Because when you go into, all right, their history going back until the beginning of the Greeks, all right, you had Alexander the Great, or who they call the Great, all right. Under him, scriptures say this, all right. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So when you look up Esau's history, everywhere he has went, all right, evils has went out, and the more he spread himself, the more wickedness, all right, multiplied in the earth, man. All right. So when it comes to them rats going and taking over the holy land of Israel, all right, it has always been conflict, all right, over in that area, because as Gamal Abdel Nasser said, okay, there would never be peace over in the Middle East because the true people, all right, left black and came back white, because those people over in that land, all right, they stole that land, okay, and came up with the Balfour Declaration, all right, as a justifiable reason for them to, occupy that land, which they used, all right, World War II as the catalyst to bring forth, the opportunity for them to go into that land. And they've been over there ever since, man. All right. But as I said, it's been a continuous war, with the Palestinians over there, all right, who are the so-called Arabs, man, who are also, don't belong in that land, man. Okay. But when you look at the conflict of what, has been taking place over there, okay, those damn Amalekites, all right, have been, taking more and more of the land from the Palestinians, all right, which is why that conflict is, going on the way it is, because they're both fighting for a land that isn't theirs, man. But the Most High is stirring that spirit up on those Ishmaelites, as well as the other nations that's over there, because you got Ham and other nations over there too. But the main ones are Ishmael and Amalek, okay? But the Lord is putting the spirit on not Amalek, Slaki, Ishmael and some of those Egyptians, all right, to continually, come against Esau, man. All right, because this is the Lord making true on his promise of how he's gonna, continually be against Amalek, man. Okay, this is Exodus 17 and 16. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So, hey, the Lord is always against you devils, man. All right. And this is why it's always conflict dealing with you devils, because the Most High is continually getting with you, man. All right. So no matter what you devils do, all right, there's always going to be conflict, all right, until you are put down, because your wicked asses are trying to establish this new world order and put everybody in subjection. But the Most High is going to meet you at every turn, all right, to pretty much, put you in straits, as it says in the book of Job, chapter 20. All right, but this is Isaiah 57 and 21. It reads, "There is no peace, save the Lord, save my power to the wicked." All right, this is why you constantly are hearing about, the people over there getting bombed, continuous fighting, because the Most High is not going to allow you devils to have any peace, man. All right, and that's going all the way up into, all right, Babylon the Great is taken down, man. Okay, because he's never going to allow you devils to get comfortable. You're never going to be able to put your feet up in comfort, because look, this is your reign, and the Most High has your purpose set up, all right, to punish 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and and to take peace away from the earth for the sake of prophecy. But it tells you that in Proverbs chapter 16, that the Lord created you for the day of evil. Okay, so he's using you to stir up problems in the earth, so that these other nations can be stirred up and come against you as well, man. So this is why, since Esau has came into power, you know, it's always been war on the earth. But if you are the true nation of Israel, and when Israel gets back in that land, the prophecy tells you, all right, that there was going to be peace. There's no peace. Esau doesn't know how to, have peace, man. Okay, because we know that Esau uses Babylon the Great, as the means for him to push forward his agenda. And ever since Babylon the Great was established as a country, it's been the war almost every year since its inception, man. Just like how over in the land of Israel, since they got over there, all right, it's been war ever since, man. So where's the peace at that you devils are supposed to be bringing if you are the true people of the Most High, man? Okay, this is Ezekiel 36:2. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are in our possession. And that's what these devils have, that's what they've done. All right, they took our land, all right, because we were exiled from the Holy Land because we went off and sinned against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Therefore, the Lord kicked us out of the Holy Land. All right, but you devils have, took it upon yourself to occupy that land under your own nefarious means, and you boast about how you the chosen people. All right, that's why. All right, you can't speak ill against the Amalekites, man. All right, because they have so many safeguards set up to where they hide themselves, even though all the wickedness is being exposed, and they are showing that through the ADL. All right, they have that term anti-Semitism. All right, which is, like I said, that safeguard. So anytime that you speak out against anything that these devils do, they label you anti-Semitic. All right, and force you to pretty much be silenced or apologize. All right, for calling these devils out for what they've done, man. Okay, but the truth is out. All right, you don't belong in that land, man. You are not the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, this is Zechariah 9:6. It says, "A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines." Right, and when you go into where Ashdod is a city in the land of Israel, man. And it says a bastard shall dwell in that land because, hey, those people over in that land are not the true people of the Lord, man. Okay, because look what's going on over there, man. All right, if you are the true chosen people of the Most High, all right, why is wickedness coming out from that land? Why is the biggest Mo parade, all right, known as Pink City, held in the land of Israel, man? Why is the majority of those small hats over there, they atheists, man? Okay, why don't they call upon the Most High? All right, when you hear them speak about Yahweh, they call him Hashem. They don't even speak on the name, man. All right, they tell you that the name is too holy to say, but all throughout the scriptures, the Lord, makes it known that Israel will be calling on His name in that time, man. Okay, but showing you don't belong over there, man. All right, hey, y'all over there eating kosher pig, hey, you've made the land so barren to where you have to actually import, different, things over there, such as the trees and, different crops, because you destroyed the land, man. This is why when Yahweh Shem Yahushua returns, man, all right, along with Babylon the Great, the land of Israel is going to be hit by ICBM nuclear missiles too, because that land needs to be cleansed as well, man. All right, but this just further cements the fact that those people over there are not the true, Israelites, man. All right. So I'm gonna go back to Ezekiel 36, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 5. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea." And Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom, "which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey." All right, and that's that took place, okay, during with the Balfour Declaration, 1948. All right, and they took it upon themselves to occupy that land. All right, when the prophecy states that the true Israelites will be in that land by the Lord. All right, and here's the proof of that. This is Isaiah 14:1. "For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. The Lord said He was going to set us in our land. All right, not us going over there with a document. All right, flying on no damn plane. No, the Lord Himself was going to set us back up in the land of Israel, man. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. What's the strangers talking about, man? All right, not all nations. Okay, the strangers are the Israelite foreigners. All right, who are scattered all throughout the four corners of the earth. But when Yahushua returns, all right, He's gonna gather up His elect. All right, in that giant fathership, and set us back in our land. All right, and when we're set back up, okay, we will establish, all right, the law, statute, and commandments throughout the world, and that's how you will know the true chosen people are in that land. But you're not seeing that taking place right now, man. All right, this is Isaiah 2:1. It says the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Now, is that being taking place now? Hell no, man. Nobody's coming to seek out you Amalekites, all right? Because first of all, they're not even establishing the Lord's ways, man. All right, these devils follow after what you call the Talmud, all right, which goes directly against the scriptures, man. Okay, but it says that the mountain of the Lord's house will be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Because hey, when the nation of Israel, the true Israelites, get back into that land, okay, all right, we will be the governing body that's going to establish, all right, the Lord's ways unto the rest of the world, man. All right, verse 3. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and He will teach us of His ways, and we will walk in His paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word from the Lord from Jerusalem. And like I said, that's not happening now. Nobody's seeking out any not wisdom, knowledge, or understanding from you damn devils, man. Because like I said, you don't even follow the Lord's ways, man. All right, when you look into the Talmud, man, the Talmud is a completely wicked book, man. All right, because in the Talmud, it tells you that you can deal with little boys, all right, little girls, man. Okay, it tells you that the pedoism, that's okay according to the Talmud. All right, when they do the circumcision, those nasty ass devils over there, they actually take off the foreskin off the babies with their mouth and suck off the baby's rod, man. Just to give a few examples, man. So they'll show you, man, those people are not the Lord's people, man. All right. But when the Israelites are in the Holy Land, all right, after the Lord puts us there, we will establish the law, all right, and the nations will be coming to seek us out for that wisdom on how to keep the law better, man. All right. But as of right now, you're not seeing that taking place, man. Okay. And He shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And that's a clear cut, especially dealing with this situation. Because how are you, the children of the Most High, you're over there partying up, and then you get invaded, all right, by motherfuckers parasailing into the land, all right, rolling up, ambushing you. That's not going to happen to the true people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right. But furthermore, all right, when the true Israelites are in the power seat, no nation will have war with each other anymore, man. There's not going to be any need for war, because the Israelites will have supreme authority over everything, and there's not going to be any weapons for war anymore, man, because Israel will have total sovereignty, and nobody will be able to come against us, man, because we're going to be immortal. All right, that in itself lets you know that they're not the people, man. All right, the Israelites, and when they're in the land of Israel, will not die, man. All right, this is Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. All right, and that's talking about after Esau Edom's rulership is done away with, Babylon the Great is destroyed. All right, that new heaven and new earth is going into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, it says, and I John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. That's the nation of Israel. Starting with the elect. All right, the elect will be coming out of the chariots with those new immortal bodies, man. Okay, with the laws putting our inward parts to where we'll be immortal because we'll never sin again, man. And they heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So if they're the true people of the Most High, then why are you seeing videos, all right, of dead bodies? All right, you seeing people in despair over there crying, bewailing themselves, man, because they're in terror, because those aren't the true people of the Lord, man. All right, those are imposters, all right, who have been placed in that land for the sake of prophecy, man. All right, but the Most High is beginning, all right, to visit you devils more and more, because we're are getting closer to that time to where the Lord is about to destroy these devils, man. All right. So going back, Isaiah 2:4, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, because when we establish the laws, man, all right, when you nations go off and you break the law, man, we're gonna be right there to judge you, man. All right, like the scripture tells you, we're gonna have that rod of iron. All right, it's gonna break you nations to shivers, man. Okay, it says, and they shall beat their swords in the plowshares and their spears in the pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And they war is still going on to this day, which shows you that the true people of the Most High are not in that land, man. All right, because hey, the world is suffering because of war, man. All right, because these devils have never had a moment of peace since they came into power, man. All right, Proverbs 29:2. Because before I even get to this, when you go into these different wars, it has came out that all these wars were funded by the bankers. This is why when the money gets low, they go to war, man. All right, because war is a racketeer business, man, and the elites get rich off of it, because the rich, it's like the bankers fund both sides of the war. So you see in World War I, World War II, and eventually World War III, these are all world wars orchestrated by the bankers. This is why when you go into the Albert Pike plan, he detailed exactly, how the theater of war would take place. And this is why you're seeing everything play out just like he wrote in that book, Morals and Dogmas, man. All right, which detailed how there will be three worlds war, and the World War III will be the war to end all war, because that will be the elites, pretty much, establishing a new world order, all right, after World War III, because according to them, after World War III, all right, that will pretty much, send the world back to the Stone Age, and they're going to rise up from the ashes to claim their throne, you know, as the ruling nation on the earth. But guess what? The the prophecy states that, man, World War III is going to be the end of Esau's ruling, man. All right. So you devils are vastly mistaken, man. Okay. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? Because the world is in a state of mourning right now, because the wicked is ruling, man. You Edomites, you so-called white people, all right, mainly you small hatters, man. You 1948ers, man. You big nose, whatever names you got. We call you gutter rats. All right, you are ruling, and the world is mourning because you don't operate, all right, in the manner of righteousness, man. Because you are the wicked, all right. But when the righteous are in authority, all right, the people will be rejoicing, because the world will be at peace, man. There will be no more war. There will be no more, pretty much, you devils ruling in unrighteousness, man. All right, because when the Israelites get into the kingdom, even though we're going to have you nations under subjection, all right, you still, are going to experience the kingdom of heaven, man, because the earth is going to go back to the natural state it was created to be in, man. All right, but under these devils' rule, all right, they are, putting the earth in the state of a prison planet, and are hoarding all the resources to themselves, and the people are suffering for it, man. Everybody's crying out because you devils are mismanaging the earth, man. All right, so the earth is in dire need of a new ruler, and that ruler is the Israelites, man. All right, like it tells you in Romans chapter 8. All right, the whole creation moaneth, or yeah, the whole creation groaneth because the true people of the Lord are not in the power seat, man. Okay, so this is Sirach chapter 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And as we see, Esau, it does not fit that, man. All right, and this devil's whole kingdom setup is totally, mismanaged, man. All right, because he doesn't take the orders of the Lord, which is the law, statute, commandments. All right, Psalms 10 and Job 21 tells you that Esau doesn't desire the ways of the Most High. All right, which is the true order of how you rule a kingdom, man. All right, under His wisdom. All right, this devil rejects wisdom, man. Okay, because he's the wicked. Verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So the people take on the vibration of the ruler, and the world is in the most wicked state it's ever been because the rulers of this world are the wicked, man. All right, they are literally the physical incarnate of Satan. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And the world is suffering because Esau is an unwise king. And what makes him an unwise king is, like I said, they reject the wisdom of the Lord. All right. Therefore, all right, his subjects are pretty much, suffering under his rule because only an idiot would destroy, all right, the very servants and the very kingdom, all right, that he's supposed to be ruling, man. All right. This shows you that this man is not fit to rule. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set up over it one that is profitable. And this is why we are seeing everything taking place, because the Most High is exposing this man. All right, he's showing the world that he's not who he says he is, man. And the Lord is slowly but surely, all right, taking this man out of power, man. All right, and he's gonna, all right, set up the one that's truly profitable for the earth, which is the Israelites, man. Okay. So we'll jump down to verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And this is what we're seeing. All right, Esau is being taken down so that the nation of Israel can, rise up and take that rightful place as being the true kings of the earth, man. All right. So I just wanted to, do this lesson real quick. All right, just to, hammer home the fact that what you're seeing taking place over there in the land of Israel, all right, is cemented proof to show the world that those are not the true people of the Lord, man. All right, they're imposters, man. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna end this lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect until next time I say Shalom.